Hello, I'm Dmitry Gerasimov, CEO of DemLabs, and I'm back with our usual stream where we'll discuss the main use of Cellframe development, as well as the most interesting events in the life of the company. This is what we'll talk about today. A new improvement built for Kelp VPN, improvements in CellframeDashboard, a new use case for Dap SDK, and BSC stacking and the migration of LP pairs. Let's begin. And first, let's start with the biggest issue of the day, BSC stacking. Today we are already in the release process. It is a good chance that we'll be able to launch as early as next week. This is what still remains to be done before the release. BC staking is working and we could launch it today, but we are still looking for ways to improve security. After we did a recent internal audit, we decided to raise the standards for security, and that's the issue. When we release BSC staking, we'll have a finished system that's universal and can be applied in the future to other staking protocols. We will also use it as a platform to test native smart contracts on Cellframe. We already developing new smart contracts engine, yes. Let's move on and talk about the migration from the old token to the new one in the BSC network. We are happy to say that we have started migration from old BIP20 tokens to new ones. It happened on the website migrate.cellframe.net. You can find this link and the new smart contract address in the description of the stream. Why should you migrate your tokens? Because it gives you some advantages, right? First is lower trading fees on PancakeSwap. For new tokens, it's only 1%. The old token had a 5% fee. And the second, very soon you'll be able to trade with a lower fee on Pancakes as soon as Gate.io and other exchange to move to the new token. By the way, you don't need to split up your LP pairs if you have pairs with old token. Please don't do it. It's much more efficient to migrate it as a part of an LP pair. So if you do this, you will also get a bonus for early migration if you don't do it right now. The bonus is that you have an advantage when BSC staking rewards are distributed. Sorry. Important. No need to unpair LP pairs that have the old token. It's much more profitable to migrate them as part of an LP pair on our site, migrate CellframeNet. So you can receive a small bonus for early migration for this if you do it now. The bonus is an advantage in the distribution of rewards from BSC staking. So if somebody staked same amount of tokens without this bonus, he will have smaller rewards than you have. So it's important to collect as much bonuses as you can. So in addition to the migration from the old token to the new one, as I told before, we also launched migration of LP pairs to the new BIP20 smart contracts. This is also an important event and many people were waiting for it. Right now you can go to the same site migrate.cellframe.net, the link is in the description of this video, and migrate old LP pairs to new ones. Just connect your wallet input number of cells pair you want to migrate and click on migrate button. You will receive the new pair instantly. The conditions for trading on Pancake will improve for those who migrate their LP pairs. Fees will go down from 5% to the 1%. In addition, if you migrate early, you get a bonus. I'm repeating this. This bonus gives you an advantage when BSC staking rewards are distributed. So here is my advice. Migrate your tokens to the new contract now. Next topic is about improvements in Cellframe dashboard. The Cellframe development team is making the dashboard better and better every. This is the app provides a single window to work with all the core Cellframe products, wallets, DEX, masternode. In recent days, we have been preparing for the release of a new encrypted wallets with password protection. Like you asked us, we implemented this feature. The main forms and menus are already done. The mechanism for attaching the wallet node is finished. After small fixes, the dashboard with the new functionality will be available. Also, we fixed freezing issues and made Cellframe dashboard faster by using a new format for data exchange between servers and interface. This means that we moved from more complex wallet models, which made to the simple format. So now dashboard became simpler and faster. Also, we are working on another version of wallet. We'll call it Cellframe wallet. It will be mostly same but simpler, much simpler than Cellframe dashboard. Anyway, we'll not talk about this right now, but some my nearest streams I think I will announce this. Okay, the next topic, personally for me, it looks like most important, is a new interesting use case for Dap SDK. First, as you know, our main office is in Akademgradok, Novosibirsk region. This is the most important center of scientific research in all of Russia, well, at least in all of Siberia. This news is related to our work with the scientific community in academia, and it will be interesting for all those who are interested in science. Elements of Cellframe are being used in development sensors for fusion nuclear reactors and accelerators. Um, mm, Specifically, Dap SDK, our general purpose C framework, is being used in this lab for plasma nuclear fusion reactor. These Cellframe elements, I'm still talking about Dap SDK, will be used in firmware for sensors of density and temperature in the plasma, of fusion reactors and synchrophosatrons at the Institute of Nuclear Physics, where I am also working. In the future, they might also be used in ITER project, the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, that's based in France, and Nuclear Physics Institutes working with this project. Its previous version of these devices are already working in ITER, so the current one, I think after some success, also will go to ITER. So about SDK, let's talk about this. What is Dap SDK? Dap SDK is a cross-platform collection of libraries for the C language, where you can find in one place all the things that people always end up having to write new again and again in different projects and different firmware. Why Dap SDK and Cellframe? Our company has been going C programming for more than 15 years. All DimLabs products are based on our in-house SDK, blockchain, VPN services, multimedia streaming services. We are always checking and renewing our Dap SDK, testing it using high-volume system with large numbers of clients and servers. So what are the results of this implementation? Dap SDK performed well on this low price piece of equipment and its reduced latency in communication with the sensor. It's loaded both cores of the processor. By the way, it only has about 300 of megahertz, and it's work fine on this processor, and increased the maximum number of simultaneous squares by multiple times. Detailed results and original documents are available on my GitHub. I will put the link in the description here. I also want to add that this is an open source firmware, so we provide them with the SDK for free. So if you want to build your own firmware and you want to use Dap SDK, just publish your firmware open sourcely with GPL version 3 or LGPL version 3 license, and we'll have Dap SDK for free. For private, for profit projects, for enterprise projects, we can offer our commercial license. Write us if you want to discuss. Next topic is about results of Kelp VPN team. They also continue to make improvements for Kelp VPN, the dedicated VPN service based on Cellframe blockchain platform. Today, they released a new build of Kelp VPN 7.3, already available for download and update. Upgrades in this new Kelp VPN are mostly related with graphical engine change. Now it uses QML engine. It's greatly improving performance on Android smartphones, so they're working smoothly with less battery usage. With more smoother scaling functions that has been added to adapt the window to the screen size. One important note, if you have a version earlier than 7.3-43, please save your serial and remove your old installation and install the new build from scratch. Important, don't forget to store your serial key before you remove your Kelp VPN from the phone. Here are some other features. We'll announce it as soon as they will be available. Right now, team is working on their implementation. So what is this? First is a multi-hop feature. How does it work? It's kind of double, triple HTTP VPN routes. The data passes through 2 or more different points on the network. It makes it much harder to trace user and network, and helps for people living in countries that trying to track their citizen if they're using VPN or not. For such countries, multi-hop feature will hide your connection going out from your country. And another feature is no CBD setting. So calling this mode lets user connect their wallet. I'm talking about CellframeDashboard wallet, of course, and nodes to Kelp VPN so that they can purchase traffic or time directly from their dashboard and use Kelp tokens directly for VPN usage. Additionally, we are preparing to release the enterprise version of Kelp VPN. This is a version of VPN with the option to add your own CBD, your own servers, your authorization certificates, maybe to switch on user password version. Also in this version will be some more features required by enterprise. Generally nothing interesting, just enterprise version. But if you're interested, please connect with us. We have something to discuss. Okay, and the next topic is our new dedicated channel for tech support. We created this support channel, split it from our development channel. So we invite you to contact the new Cellframe support channel for technical assistance from our developers and support engineers. Link is also in the description of the stream. In this new channel, we'll help you if you do not understand something or have any questions related to one of our products. The other channel, call it Cellframe Network Dev, is those who are developers developing products on our platform, who have a question or found a bug in a Cellframe service. I mean bug that you see in code. If you just have some glitches in application, please go to tech support If you have some suggestion and or you see any holes in Cellframe SDK or something like this, please connect, please came to the dev channel. So dev channel is something about development, right? Support is about technical support. Okay, all links in the description as usual. And now, the tradition, we look at the most important questions sent by the community since the last AMA session. And the first question, we started a beta testing group. Can you please explain what you mean by this? Members of these beta version testing groups will have early access for the new software updates so they can test it and send us some reactions, some thoughts about what would be good to improve, what troubles should be fixed in first, maybe some impression, their user experience. So it's really important for you and for us to participate in beta testing. And I invite everyone to this group. The next question: is the Cellframe breach secure from hacks, seeing that there are many breach hacks these days? We tried to exclude all errors, all stupid actions that did other breaches. However, we cannot be sure that we have excluded all the possible attack vectors, let's say so. I believe that we are secure enough, and I'm really confident in this, that we did a lot of security improvements and continue to add them. I cannot say that we are unhackable, unfortunately. Everyone could be hacked. I want to say that you need to be a really high professional hacker to breach in our breach, really. The next question. Are wallets on Cellframe platform non-custodial? Right, they are. Next question. About the conference in Kazakhstan, the CEO mentioned that Cellframe will take part in it. Time passed and Cellframe didn't take part in it, so can we know what happened, please? Was a lot of things happens. Were some double booking for this conference, so we decided to not to visit such conference while we are finishing migration, while we need to implement stacking mechanics, and I think we need to first to over with mainnet, right? So let's open our mainnet for everyone to make it able to bring up your own node. And then we can have some more time for conferences. Next question, when we can trade our V2 tokens? LP migration is started right now, so I believe it's already available for trading. Just check for liquidity on the new pool on PancakeSwap, and if it's enough, you can trade. If not, just wait some time with about Gate.io and other centralized exchanges. We have notified everyone, and right now they are switching, as I know. Next question: why is Trust Wallet showing Cellframe EC20 V2? It's our mistake when we named the smart contract. Really, we checked all the functional parts. It was just string constant that wasn't used inside, so it was not wasn't checked, and we missed it. Anyway, it doesn't mean anything. Next question. What drives this project to survive in a bear market, and how do you manage to recover from this current state? We have a high level of diversification, and all the team is mm, uh, we all strongly believe in this project, and we see a mission, let's say so. We have a mission to bring this project to the world, to make it famous, to make it widely using in different aspects. So that drives us and help us to survive. One bear market we already survived, so we'll survive this one, no problem. Next question. How Cell is currently a POW and POS at the same time? No, it's not a POW and POS at the same time. We, for now, we're using only proof of stake. However, proof of work is possible to implement by other teams in their subchains. No problem with this. We can use different consensuses on different subchains. Why not? Okay, it was all the questions. Now let's see what's going on in our YouTube chat. Maybe there are some interesting questions here. Hello, Dmitry. When the API will be ready for public? The public when the selection of validators candidates will start. We're here. Don't understand about API. Maybe you are talking about something, some kind of JSON RPC for you're building your own lightweight services. This will be soon. About selection of validator candidates. First, we'll need to release our common release candidate. And in this release candidate, we'll start selection of validators. At this moment, we'll call some node holders from our beta testing group, and we'll test it how it works. It should start the next month, I believe. This process, and when we'll see that it works well without glitches, we'll open it for everyone. Next question, it's on Russian. Hello, I will translate it. Good evening, Dmitry. I'm interested in when we can send transfer ERC20 v2 in native CF20. It's already possible. As I remember, our bridge is already working with a new ERC20 v2. If not, please report in our support group. It should work. The next question, any update about LMT conference? Unfortunately, we skipped it. Sorry. And next time, first we need to finish all works with mainnet. Next question, why we have to migrate from old contract address to new one? Were article about this in few words to reduce fees and prepare a token to be community driven. How many cell token do you need to run a node with a Raspberry Pi? Still the same amount, 10,000 cells. However, this amount could be changed because token price drop it a little. So I think it will be a variable amount for now. Let's focus on 10,000, but possible nearest time will update this value. So better to purchase more. Okay, the next question. Sorry, one moment. Some problems with Zoom. Okay. Why the trust wallet's not showing the value price of new Cellframe V2? Maybe because still the trust wallet haven't connected it with price source. Maybe CoinGecko have not updated. I don't know. It should happen nearest time. Please keep patience. Are there any big partnership announcements coming from any big projects that will use Cellframe's quantum resistant technology? Possible. Next will be huge adoption on our ecosystem. I think it was it huge adoption of when we implemented Dap SDK in plasma sensors for thermonuclear reactors? I don't know. I think we'll see bigger adoption, sorry. Any news with Kelp VPN? Were this news just open again our stream from the beginning and you will hear it. Okay, into the questions. When you will have stable mainnet with blocks that run steadily after seconds in a consistent way. Even is not open to the public. It's already current mainnet. It's open to the public, and it's producing blocks. When finally the staking of the cell network is fixed and fixed in all respects. Currently, it's all basic functions are working well, at least about what I know. There are problems with representing of what happens inside, how many reward is collected, how many, what is current API. These issues we are fixing, and how soon we'll fix them, cannot say for sure. Nearest time, because most hard to fix is done. So what is left is not so important issues. But we'll fix everything. Don't worry. Next question. It's repeating. Why do we need migration of BIP20? Unfortunately, we need to migrate it because old token wasn't prepared for migration to community-driven mechanics. Okay, when was X soon? kill pump last 2 days ago. I don't comment anything related with pump and dump, sorry. But okay. Will Cellframe enable construction of app-specific blockchains like Cosmos SDK, Substrate? It's focused on Cellframe SDK, not on Cosmos or Substrate. Okay. Dmitry, from the scan today, only one processed block result. Please check. Doesn't seem to me that the mainnet regularly produces block. When pool is empty, no blocks are processed. So we don't issue empty blocks. Don't worry. That's one moment. Another moment is there are some issues. Sometimes there are issues with Explorer, and it could just not display them. Maybe today was just one transaction in mainnet. If so, will be only one block, right? Okay, it was all the questions. Was nice to talk with you. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your support. See you next time. Goodbye.